All right, chat. DB on the water. We are about to go fishing. This is a decent spot. I've caught some fish here before. Smallmouth, largemouth, and rainbow trout. Caught all those at this pond in the past. Right now it's about 5:30 in the evening, and I'm gonna fish probably till, you know, it gets a little dark out. And we'll see how it goes. It's raining. Weather's not great. It's in the mid 60s, if not low 60s. And yeah, I'm just gonna give it another shot. I'm not really expecting much. I'm taking out the single kayak today. It's on the roof right now. Love fishing on the Cape though, man. The water's beautiful. And it's a totally different kind of fishing, you know. There's not as much weeds. It's pretty hit or miss. Hopefully we hit today. Talk to you when I'm on the water or when I'm setting up or whatever. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna throw here. It's clear water. This pond is deep. I just picked up a couple spoons from like actually a vintage market. Kind of funny. You know, I'm thinking these could work. I might try throwing these, letting them float down in the deeper parts of the pond, see if anything strikes it on the fall. Maybe a big trout. That would be kind of sick. But yeah, I'm just gonna see how it goes today. See you there. All right, so we just parked at the spot. Looking good. Love this spot. It's like you can actually drive right down onto the beach. Pretty cool. Wind looks really calm. This is actually better conditions than I expected. Might have to throw on a wake bait, do some top water. Water looks a little steamy. I know it's gonna be really warm, so we'll have to see how it feels. Might be one right here in this pocket. No! No, the Mike Buka. What? What? Fucking fish is gonna have a fucking big ass lure in its mouth. Maybe I'll find it later. That's unfortunate. It's starting to rain pretty hard now. Just lost the Mike Buka to a fish. So, tying on another smaller wake bait. I might honestly go back to grab my bigger wake bait. But let's see if this does anything here. Probably shouldn't be charging my camera, but I'm doing it anyway. Rain is absolutely pouring. That's a fish. Oh, decent fish. Hey, pal. There you go. Nothing crazy. Just a little bass. I'll take it. How you doing, bud? Thanks for biting my wake bait. I didn't know if this thing worked. Jeez, feisty. Nice Cape bass. First one of the trip, actually. I like it. Just probably 1.5 pounds, but feels good. Feels nice and warm and healthy. Guess I'll be throwing top water a little bit more. Felt good. Felt good on this rod setup. Just tried the, minnow for about 20 minutes, got nothing. So switch it back to this bluegill style wake bait. I think it weighs an ounce, maybe less. I feel like it kind of imitates like a rat. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a bluegill. Oh, there's a turtle right there. Nice. So throwing this at the bank, seeing if anything is interested is the plan. What the fuck? Did some huge bass just eat my lure after it broke off? Again? I lost 2 wake baits? Bro, what just ate that? It's gonna die. Bro, what? That was a huge fish. That was definitely a 5-pounder or more. Alright, so it turns out I found the lure. So that whatever that massive fish blew up on, fish is probably still around and still hungry without a massive lure in its mouth. Plus I have the lure. So I guess I gotta throw it around there. I mean, that was just a absolutely monstrous blow up. Like one of the biggest freshwater blow ups I've ever seen type shit. Like, ridiculous. No way. Bro, what? That was stupid. That was so stupid. Caught it in the grass. Huh. All right, now we are gonna try the AL glide bait. I just wanted to throw something fun. That top water wasn't drilling them too crazy, and I just love how this thing swims. You can't really see the action of it like this, but if I lose this, I'm going swimming. I really don't think they're over here. Might just be the move to go back to where that biggin was hunting. Whose time is it? 7:40? Yeah. Maybe throw this bait around the other side a couple times. Yeah, I'll just cast it around here and around on the right. Back where those initial fish were caught, and I think that's gonna be good enough for me to call it. Even though it did stop raining and the wind lightened up, which is good. Hopefully I can put this lure in front of that fish's face, because that thing meant business. Snapping turtle follow my shit. Never seen that. Bonk. Get out of here, bruh. That's funny. Tried to bonk him on the shell. I was like, what? I saw something falling and I'm like, what is that? Maybe it was the snapping turtle with that blow up. If that's how aggressive they're moving, following fish. I doubt it though, man. On the AL. Jeez. Not a huge one. On the single hook too. On the AL glide. That is awesome. Tried to choke it. Look, he seems about the same size as the one I caught earlier. Jeez, feisty fish. Wow. No kidding. All right. See ya, bud. Second fish of the day. Dude, I was saying that a fish would have to be 5 pounds to try to eat this thing. Guess a 2-pounder will do the same. Crazy, huh? Crazy what bass will do. All right, so semi-successful day on the water, I'd say. Caught 2 fish, smaller size, both about 2 pounds or a little less. Did see a huge blow up. Conditions were pretty rainy at times, so I'm just happy we got out here. It was a nice time. Didn't overstay our welcome. Didn't connect with the big fish that we wanted this trip, but hey. Got our lines wet, got the lines tight. What more can you ask for? Check out that beautiful setup. How about that? Parked right on the beach. Looks even better with the big kayak on it. Not a huge fan of the color of this one or how it looks on the roof, but I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to put up and down or to take on and off the car, and it's a lot easier to just get out on for a quick session. A pond of this size, absolutely no reason you need a motor to get around. This is a pretty very, very manageable size with the paddle. I fished the entire pond in probably an hour and a half. So bugs are coming out. That's our cue to leave. Thanks for watching. If I turn this into a YouTube video, and more than likely I'll probably just make a short clip out of it, but let's roll. See you guys. DB on the water out.